Angle of elevation. The learning target for this video, I can solve word problems involving angle of elevation. First, let us define angle of elevation. It is the angle between the horizontal axis or the horizontal line and the line of sight when an observer looks upward. So again, this is our angle of elevation. Problem number 1. To solve this problem, we need to have our illustration. So now, to find out what is the formula we are going to use to solve the problem, you need to consider your illustration. And as you can see, our given data, our given angle measure is 70 degrees. And some details given is 62 meters. And as you can see, this is considered the adjacent side of the given triangle. And you are asked to find the height and the relationship of this height to 70-degree angle. It is considered the opposite side. Now, of all the 6 trigonometric ratios with their corresponding formulas, which of those pertains to the use of opposite and adjacent side? Actually, it is the tangent ratio. So now, we need to write the formula for tangent 70 degrees. Tangent 70 degrees equals opposite divided by adjacent. By the way, why is it 70 degrees? Because it is the given angle of elevation based on the problem. Now, substituting in the formula, we have then, so to find h equals 62 times tangent 70 degrees, we just simply cross multiply. And then we can directly encode this in your calculator, 62 times tangent 70 degrees. Or you may use this one by one. You get what is tangent 70 degrees. That is 2.747477. That is equivalent to tangent 70 degrees. Then multiply with 62. You will have h equals 170.34 meters. Therefore, the height of the building is approximately 170.34 meters. Problem number 2. Of course, we need the illustration. So as you can see in this problem, you are asked to find the measure of theta, or the angle of elevation. So first, you identify based on the given details. We have here the 10 feet, which is considered the opposite side of the given angle. And the 18 feet is considered the adjacent part of the given triangle again. Therefore, we are supposed to use tangent ratio once again. Writing the formula, we'll have tangent theta equals opposite divided by adjacent. Theta because we don't know yet the exact angle measure for the elevation in the given problem. So, substituting details in our formula, we'll have 10 over 18. Now, I'll just get what is 10 divided by 18, so I got 0.55555. And as far as I remember, we are asked to find the value of theta. So here in our equation, we have tangent theta equals 0.55555. So to isolate theta, we need to divide both sides by tangent. Then, we'll get theta equals 0.555 0.5555 divided by tangent. If you are going to encode this in your calculator, then you will get syntax error. So, what would be our way to find the correct answer? We all know that if the variable is in the denominator of the given fraction or expression, that means the exponent of that variable is negative. And for us to rewrite that and to make it or to put it in the numerator, we just simply write this way: tangent raised to -1 and multiplied with 0.55555. So, encoding that in your calculator, you can now find the answer for theta. So, how will you input tangent raised to -1 in your calculator? You just simply click the second function, then tan, or else you may use shift, then tan. Then proceed with times 0.5555. Okay, so again, click the second function and click the tan, then input 0.55555. Then you'll get theta is approximately equal to 29.05. Thus, the angle of elevation of the sun is 29 degrees. Next, for problem number 3, this is our illustration. So, the angle of elevation from the eyes of the observer is 32 degrees. Now, so the observer stands on a horizontal ground 45 meters from a tree. So we have here in our illustration 45 meters. But as you can see, you are asked to find out the height of the tree. And of course, in our illustration, if we're going to understand well the problem, we're going to analyze it from the observer's eye. We need to add up 1.63 for the height of the tree for us to find out the exact measure of the height of the tree. So first, of course, you need to find out what trigonometric ratio are you going to use to solve the problem. The same process as per our details. H is considered the opposite side and 45 meters is considered adjacent side. Therefore, we are going to use tangent ratio again. So, writing the formula, tangent 32 degrees equals opposite divided by adjacent. Substituting in the formula, tangent 32 degrees equals h minus 1.63 over 45. Next, cross multiplying, we'll have this. And then, what is 45 times tangent 32 degrees? Here in this process, I just get what is tangent 32 degrees first. So I got 0.624869. But you can do this directly in your calculator. You just get 45 times tangent 32 degrees and you will have 28.1191. And we are not yet done. We need to combine like terms. Here in this case, we have constant, which is negative 1.63 and 28.1191. So, combining this, we will have 28.1191 plus 1.63 Therefore, the height is approximately 29.749. Therefore, the height of the tree is approximately 29.75 meters. Next, for practice number 4, find the length of the shadow casted by a 10-foot lamp post when the angle of elevation of the sun is 58 degrees. So our illustration will be this one, and as you can see, you are asked to find the length of the shadow casted by a lamp post. So the angle of elevation is given, which is 58 degrees, and you are asked to find the length of the shadow, which is considered as the adjacent side of the given triangle, and the other detail given is 10 feet, which is the opposite side of the given illustration. Therefore, we are going to use tangent ratio again. So here, writing the formula, tangent 58 degrees equals opposite divided by adjacent. Substituting in the formula, we'll have 10 over x. Then cross multiplying, we'll have tangent 58 degrees x equals 10. Since we are asked to find out x, we need to isolate the x or the left here in the left side of the equation. So we are supposed to divide both sides by tangent 58 degrees. There. So we'll get x is approximately equal to 6.24869. Therefore, the length of the shadow is approximately 6.2 feet. Next problem, you are measuring the height of a spruce tree. You stand 45 feet from the base of the tree. You measure the angle of elevation from the ground to the top of the tree to be 59 degrees. Find the height of the tree to the nearest foot. This is our illustration. Same process. We are going to use tangent ratio. Since the given data and the necessary data that we are asked to find out is pertaining to the opposite side, and the given data is our adjacent side. Formula will be tangent 59 degrees equals opposite divided by adjacent. Substituting in the formula, we'll have h over 45. Cross multiplying, we'll have tangent 59 degrees times 45 equals h. And simplifying, we'll have h is approximately equal to 74.89. Therefore, the height of the tree is approximately 75 feet. Last problem, you are measuring the height of a lamp post. You stand 40 inches from the base of the lamp post. You measure the angle of elevation from the ground to the top of the lamp to be 70 degrees. Find the height of the lamp post to the nearest each. This is our illustration. As you can see, the details given based on the illustration is the adjacent part, and you are asked to find the opposite part. Therefore, we are going to use tangent ratio once again. Our formula, opposite divided by adjacent. Substituting in the formula, we'll have this h over 40, and then cross multiplying, we'll have h equals tangent 70 degrees times 40. And encoding in your calculator directly, tangent 70 degrees times 40 degrees will have h equals 109.89. Therefore, the height of the lamp post is approximately 110 inches. I hope you learned about angle of elevation problems. Do not forget to subscribe now. Thank you for watching.